Hey there everyone, this is Akshata. Namaste to you all. I hope you all are guys doing great job in your coding skills. And guys, I'm again here with another exciting video. I hope you liked my previous video on C puzzles. Here is another question that is generally asked during your interview. As guys, what happens nowadays, the trend is getting changed, and the interviewers, besides asking you about your core fundamentals and other algorithms, they also try to drill the candidate with this sort of puzzles. So, here, what of puzzle we are going to solve is how to execute both if and else statements simultaneously. Many of you must be saying, what? Is this a question? Yes, guys, trust me, these type of questions are very common during your interview rounds and they are mostly asked in them. So without wasting time, let's see. As I said, many of you must be saying, how is that possible? Because if many of you must not be aware what if else statement is, it is like that it works on the Boolean expression that if my condition is true, then what will happen? My if statement will execute it. Otherwise, what? My else statement will be get executed. Am I right? Yes, I know that you are revising along with me. Yes. So now the question arises, how? And many must be saying, what we have learned, was that wrong? Or something we haven't learned about that? Means, and to save you from this condition during your interviews, I am here and my job is to tell you some of these things so that this may help in your upcoming interview rounds. Okay? So what we will do, we will use a jump statement. Can anyone guess which jump statement can we use? First of all, what jump statement is? So it is just to control your execution. Yeah, we just jump from one statement to another. So can anyone just comment it out or just say it? I know if you watch this video later on, just try to figure it out that how you are going to approach this. So what we are going to use, the trick is that we are going to use unconditional jump statement, which is go to. Yeah, this is the practice. In general practice, this is not encouraged by the developers to use go to statements as it makes your logic bit complex and you cannot trace your flow. But for this problem statement, the trick that we are going to use is go to statement. What happens over here, as you can see over the screen, the syntax is that we write the label name. It works on two things, go to and label. Go to tells where to go to which label, and to describe that label we use the label name with the colon and the statements that will come under that label. Okay, so over here, after executing this first statement, if I say go to label 3, so what it will do, it will skip the statement 2 and just jump over this statement 3. This is the work of the go to statements. So now let's jump into our editor and see how we are going to look over this problem. I'm using an online compiler for this problem and let's see how we are going to do. It's basically simple. If statement I am going to give it as Boolean expression, we can also provide it as 1 or 0 accordingly. So earlier what I was doing, now what I will directly give you a label name. Suppose I'm taking is 1 and I'm saying that my label 1 will print me what? It's saying me hello. Okay. Now after that, I will say in my else, again, I'm defining another label, which is my label 2. Okay, and hello world is a classic example whenever we do programming, so how we can leave it alone. So here we are. Now you must be saying, okay, you have done that, and let me execute it. Okay, if the net works fast, and we get only hello. But I said that we will be running both. We have used this label, then how it is going to work? I hope many of you must be figuring out that you haven't used goto. then how it is going to say that go to another label? Yes, that was the case. So I will say define over here where to it has to go to label 2. And over here what I have to say, first of all I want to print hello to execute that statement. So I can say over here go to where it has to go, label 1. So let's execute this now, and here is the output. Now clearly look over the screen, the magic. I am going to say it 0. And please, beside I run this code, just tell me what is the output. I know you are figuring out, just say it. If you have said hello world, then yes, you are correct. Now how this is working? Whenever I say 0, so means it leaves this if condition and goes to else block. Over here it says go to label 1. So it goes over here and print hello. Then it executes this statement world, means hello world is printed. Now when I say over here that 1, so what it says, it executes if block. So first of all it does print hello, then it says go to label 2, which is over here, and then it prints world. In this manner you can execute both the statements simultaneously. Though the C and C++ are not much of difference, there is just a bit of differences in writing the printer, and their header files are different. So over here just take a quick review of this statement, and I'm running this as they are just very similar to each other. So yeah, that must not be a great deal if you work in C or C++, because the logic must be clear to you guys. Yeah, I hope you like this and you got the ins and out of all the statements and executions of these things. I hope guys you like this video, and I hope you will be waiting for other videos. So please, to get those notifications, like, share and subscribe the channel so that you can get to know whenever I am posting these type of videos in the future. Thank you. Be safe. Take care. Bye bye.